everybody, and Merry Christmas. Welcome to Franklin, Tennessee.
Welcome to the Franklin Christmas Parade. Good morning. We're so glad y'all are here. I'm Nikki.
How about a show of hands real quick? Who was here for the magnificent tree lighting last night? What a glorious event. Who was down in Chattanooga to watch the Page Patriots win a state championship? How about them apples? How about the kids out there? We got a text from Santa who might show up a little bit later in this parade. He wanted a show of hands from our little ones. Who's been good this year? He needs to know. Kids?
Oh, we got adults?
We got adults.
We know you haven't been good.
All right. It looks like we're in good hands here with a lot of good kids on hand. Get ready for an exciting parade. How long, Nick?
I think we're getting very close. We're like 2 minutes away. But do you think Santa's going to be here?
There's a rumor.
Do you think he's going to be? I'm kind of
He usually makes spectacular entries.
I know. Guys, you better get ready. Start yelling out your wishes, what you want, because he's going to be listening.
Keep an eye on the chimneys around town as well. We are about to get going. It's going to be the Williamson County Sheriff's Office that will kick us off. By the way, this is Nikki Burdine and I'm Neil Orn, two unemployed news anchors. That's all they could dig up for the parade this year, everybody. But we want to introduce our judges because they are for real.
Our judges are legit, and we are so glad they're here.
First of all, Mary Pierce, who we thought we lost.
She is.
We thought Mary was out saving another historic building and had to leave us real quick. She put on her preservation cape and ran off.
Thank you.
Honestly, Mary spends her days saving the things that draw many of us to Franklin. She has saved the factory in Franklin. She has protected so many of these precious buildings that mean so much to the history of this city. Mary, your work often goes unrecognized, but is noticed by everyone that comes and looks at this city and calls it one of the charms of the South. Thank you, Mary. Tommy Lee is also here, everybody.
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee is here. Tommy, my goodness, it is great to see you, sir. Are you good? You look like you just got from Florida. He came from Florida to get here to help us with the parade. Tommy Lee is one of our local musicians who is nationally known right there. He's also known as Tommy Ringtod Lee, right? Ringrod. He's been performing for many years around here and has quite the established following here. So Tommy Lee is here judging as well. And finally, we want to say to Rudy Jordan, get well soon. Rudy is homesick right now. She was going to be our judge. So we have a stand-in, Nick.
Yes.
And not just a stand-in. Like,
no.
This is someone who knows parades.
We are really lucky right now because we have kind of a parade guru, right? A parade guru.
We have a parade guru here.
Somebody who's been around, the biggest parade and...
She helped put together the Rose Parade for many years out in Pasadena. Nancy Filkins is also a florist, believe it or not. Rose Parade florist for 30 plus years.
And she makes candles.
She makes candles now. It's a secret though. And she is on the judges committee for the Rotary. And we want to thank the Rotary for this parade, everybody. I see signs going up. I hear sirens. I think this thing's about ready to roll. Is everybody ready? Well, I'm going to leave and watch the parade. I'm going to leave this to Nikki to do the announcing on the floats here. Enjoy, everyone. All right, I mentioned Mary Pierce's out saving buildings, so I want to ask you a little bit. What is your proudest accomplishment in all the preservation you've done in this town? Is there one?
Just getting to have the fun of doing it, really, and seeing what's happened when things get saved.
The factory was going to be torn down for a movie set.
The factory was going to be imploded for the movie Backdraft.
Unbelievable, and look at it now.
I love it. When we did the streetscape downtown with the underground wiring, we were told that we were creating Sherwood Forest. And look at it now. Yeah.
We love what draws us here to Franklin with the history and everything, and then as we have to accommodate more people, we lose a lot of that. So it's about striking a balance, right?
It is striking a balance, and really, I guess the hardest thing with preservation is all the growth, and the biggest friend is all the growth. So it is a balance.
Balance there. Well, again, thank you. All right, everyone, if you look over here to the north as we enter the Franklin Public Square, we are underway. I don't know about you guys, but it takes a lot of skill to ride those big bikes so slow like that.
Yeah.
It takes some great balance.
Thank you for your service today and every day. And here comes the color guard. And right behind them we have Sheriff Hughes, flanked by 2 deputies, and these horses have specially made parade bridles. Howdy.
Sheriff, you look like you just stepped out of a Western. I mean, this is original right here. Gonna go round up some cattle rustlers, it looks like. Okay.
The Franklin Band.
Oh my goodness, these guys are great. Enjoy.
I love a marching band. Love it. Round of applause for Franklin
terrific.
Band.
Oh my goodness. The amount of time these kids put in and the amount of time the parents put in getting them to and from practice.
Giving
just
me chills.
Unbelievable. It's just
I love a
incredible.
band. And we have the Downtown Franklin Rotary Club swinging by now. Hello.
So, relatively young organization founded just in 2017. The Downtown Franklin Rotary Club is one of the fastest growing. Hey, look at this.
Our friends at Medical House Calls.
Unbelievable. Medical House Calls, by the way, one of our premier sponsors, presenting sponsors today. These are the doctors of the future. They come to you at your house when you're not feeling great. They come to you so you're not getting in the car, you're not in a waiting room with other sick people. You are taken care of at home. The premier sponsor, Medical House Calls.
On a trolley, too.
And they got the trolley.
Look at that.
Now,
Shout out to
they
Medical
gave us some
House.
IVs, which is why our energy is high right now.
Yes.
And that was your first one. Didn't
It
even
was
feel
incredible.
a thing, right?
10 out of 10 recommend it. Come to your house, too.
Absolutely.
So if you're exhausted after this, call them.
All right. 111 motor cars. By the way, if you're into angel numbers, 111 means alignment. And these guys will do everything for your car to get it running absolutely
And that's
properly.
our Grand Marshal.
And that is our Grand Marshal right there.
Alma Macklemore.
Alma is a Franklin original. She and her 7 siblings grew up around here. They were out in the country, which is now Boyd Mill. Alma is a unbelievable pillar. She is, oh my gosh, she's part of the Hermitage. She heads up the Heritage Foundation right now. She's president.
And we just missed Boma driving by here, Board of Mayor and Alderman. Thank you guys on the tractor.
All right. Hey there, State Senator Jack Johnson coming through in the convertible caddy right there.
And we've got United Communications with Frosty in the back. Frosty's the lineman for the day.
All right, Nikki, the gloves are coming off. I can't change them fast enough. Our parade's going. We went from nothing to this. We're moving fast. Hey, slow down, sign guy. Where are you?
Well, we got to tell them that United Communications is a premier sponsor, so we are so thankful for them for doing this. They're a local company and a service of Middle Tennessee Electric. They have earned both national and regional awards, so that means they're doing something right.
All right, next up, the green truck guys. I think that's their truck, Nikki.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes.
Yeah. They are a gold sponsor of the parade, so thank you guys for helping to make this possible.
Behind them is the Real Power Drill team, another one of our gold sponsors. A big round of applause.
The
This
high
drill
energy.
team, look at the precision going on out there.
Oh, how fun. They are known for their teamwork and passion and their wacky and fun performances.
They are synchronized swimmers without the water, everybody. Right there.
Their mission is to bring joy, and I think they've accomplished that.
Now, you may not know this, but that pickup truck with the speakers follows them everywhere they go in town, all year round. So just look for them, the Real Power Drill team.
They go grocery shopping with that.
They go grocery
It's
shopping
wild.
right there. So 111 motor cars. I saw them before when we were bringing our Grand Marshal through. And now here are the 6 cars. Would anyone take one of these cars?
I'll take a few.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone? This is a family-owned business, by the way. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
They are a
Hello.
gold sponsor. We
Horsepower.
are so thankful. They're over on Alpha Drive, by the way, in Franklin. So if you want to get one of those cars for someone, get the big red bow on it for Christmas. I think they might be able to hook you up.
They do wonderful work, and we're grateful to have them as a gold sponsor here. They are at 111 Alpha Drive. That may have something to do with the name.
Yeah.
I still like
Look
the
at
angel
this red
number.
truck.
I still like the angel
Oh,
number. That's
that
beautiful.
is so cool. And here comes the Brentwood High School Marching Band. This is their 20th year in the parade.
Which one gets the ugly sweater winner of that group? I like
I
the
don't
pug.
think any of them. I think they're
I'm
all
taking
beautiful.
the pug. There was one with a dinosaur. I like the pug too.
They're under the direction of Mondale Rogers and Nicholas Domsky.
Daryl Waltrip, Honda's coming through next, and also Chevys and the floats. Daryl Waltrip, a staple in this town here, proudly serving Middle Tennessee from the same location for almost 40 years there. There he is.
The #1 Honda dealership in the entire state.
I played in the Waltrip Brothers golf tournament raising funds not too long ago there, and they throw a wonderful event. They do everything first class, and they're just great, great people here. They offer one of the largest inventories of new and pre-owned cars in the state.
And coming around the bend is Middle Tennessee Electric, a gold sponsor. They've been doing this for more than 10 years in this parade, which means they love this community.
They keep the power on for us, Nick. They
do.
keep the power on for us.
It is a member-owned, not-for-profit electric cooperative that serves a 4-county area south of Nashville. They provide energy to homes, businesses, and lives to more than 750,000 residents.
And they sometimes have to work in the absolute most miserable conditions when all of us are inside.
.906 Studio, architecture and interiors. Look at that. How cool is that?
They do architectural and interior. They right here in downtown Franklin. They were the architects for South Hall Farms, by the way, Harpeth Square, and the Williamson County Animal Care Center as well. They did great work.
Which
now,
I
this
was
building
just
right there
there
is under construction, and they're now rolling it through the square, but they're working on it.
Have you been to the Williamson County Animal Shelter?
I have been there. It's
have done
beautiful.
a beautiful job with it, so thank you, 906.
All right, and Lindora Metabolic Health and Wellness following up right there. Hey, your first year in the parade, and you're a silver sponsor.
And he's got
That is-
Bluey.
Now, is that the key to good health? Sitting in the back of a pickup truck on an Adirondack with a cigar? Okay,
I think that's Cousin Eddie.
that's the before picture. That's Cousin Eddie. Love it.
Yeah. Cousin Eddie, I hope that...
Labs Parking's coming up next. Now, that car can afford a few tickets right there. That's beautiful
Wow.
right there.
We've got Liberty Tax. They are a bronze sponsor. This is their first year in the parade, and I have a feeling it won't be their last.
Bronze sponsor, and they're going to be busy here in just a few months, right?
Yes, they
They're going to
will.
be really
Yes, they
busy,
will.
but right now they're kind of enjoying a little relaxation going into the holidays.
Did you know that their owner, Connor, was the #1 Billboard New Artist in February of 2013?
Did not know that.
So that's called multi-talented, I
It
believe.
almost sounded like you were reading that.
No, that's real.
Hey, Tito's Mexican Restaurant coming up next. It's
Oh,
Hey, Tito! I meant real Mexican restaurant.
Real.
Sorry about that,
Real.
Tito's right there. Their first year also as a bronze sponsor. Thank you.
They have 6 locations, and they were voted the best Mexican restaurant by Yelp. And you know Yelpers don't hold
Love
back.
it. Love it. Matt Hatcher events rolling on through. Also, the first year in the parade right there, a bronze sponsor. So full service rental company,
Yeah.
right? So when you see that trailer going around town, they're getting ready to make someone's day right there. If you're throwing a party, Mac Hatcher, call 'em.
And if they pull up to your neighbor's house and you haven't been invited, you know you're on the outs.
Enjoy Independence High School, the marching band.
The Eagles.
I have no idea how the whole band fits in that trailer.
It's crazy. It can't
But
be
they
comfortable.
just show up, they open up the back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they all scrunch up and breathe in,
It can't
out.
be comfortable, right? We've got Williamson Health.
Show of hands, who's been at Williamson Health? We all know you guys, we love Williamson Health. Appreciate you so much. All in-kind sponsors right there.
Williamson Busy Bees. What have y'all been so busy doing?
My goodness.
Merry Grinchmas. We've got Mix 92.9. Hey guys. And Frosty's bringing up the rear.
I think that's a fake beard on the driver right there. I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure. All right, we have the Shriners coming in here, the Almena Shriners there. They've been in the parade 15 plus years. Driving for 15 years? Thumbs up.
We know how much good they do in our community for children.
22 hospitals and clinics across the U.S., Mexico, Canada. They help kids. They help kids, and we love you for that.
50? This guy, what's your name? I can't read your list.
50 years.
50 years, the driver here. I wish I could give you a shout out.
Gentlemen, thank you for all you do.
Theo? Theo has been driving for 50 years
Amazing.
in this parade. That's incredible.
Now, someone left their VW Bug in the dryer too long. I've never seen one that small. Look at that thing.
Merry Christmas. Oh, we've got Rudolph coming around here handing out some things.
We've got the puppy from the Grinch here with his one antler, of course. Thank you, Shriners.
Shriners went all out.
Now, we apologize if we miss any of your favorite floats here, announcing them, okay? They're cutting our pay in half for every time we miss a float. So we're on it, okay? We're trying.
The clown's not pleased. And I can't blame him.
What an effort, the Shriners Hospitals and the Shriners and all the work that you do for us. Keeping kids healthy, getting them better. All right, and we have the Williamson County Alumni Marching Band. Here they are, still marching,
Love it.
looking good.
Your glory days are not over. They still have it.
That's right, you show those kids. You show those kids.
We've got Trail
Back
Life
when we were in the
USA.
band, we had to march uphill both ways. We got it, baby. Thank you, alumni.
Trail Life USA. Hi, guys.
Are you the 747 troop?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right. Oh, and there we
the
go.
wind is taking you
Parade's over. All the wind is taking the announcement.
Wow. This
All
is
right.
Eagle Timber.
Oh, what a framing
Showing
company right
off.
there. Oh, my goodness. Hey, first year in the parade.
I mean,
Make some noise.
judges, I'm not
Hey,
picking
they're in
favorites.
Nolensville, by the way, everybody. And those are some good-looking folks on the back of that timber hauler.
Oh, the Cavalier Rescue USA. Where are the puppies? Here they come.
The puppies are here. All
Here
right.
they come.
We are about
It's
to lose
over.
Nikki for a
This
little
is
bit.
it. We're done.
Okay, we're losing Nikki.
We're done.
Okay. Well, they used to throw candy out on the parade route. Now they throw puppies at us. Okay,
Does it
everyone
get
take
any
a
better?
puppy home. Rescue a puppy.
Oh, Cavalier Rescue USA. Thank you for rescuing our four-legged friends. Look at them. Oh, there's one in, oh my gosh, look. There's one in the little stroller.
Okay, down at Pinkerton Park, they have little green bags just in case we need to clean up on aisle 6. Okay, everybody? How fun.
Oh.
Look at the little costumes on the pups.
If you are interested in adopting or fostering a little Cavalier, I think they might have some for you. We've got a stroller full of Cavaliers. Alert. We have a stroller full of Cavaliers.
We have a corgi troop coming through a
Do you
little bit
see
later.
this?
We have to keep them away from the puppies.
Neil, they're wearing sweaters.
Yeah, they all have sweaters on. They all have
I
beautiful
can't- I
costumes
can't.
there.
Oh my gosh.
And strollers. And strollers right there.
Because
The height
they
of
should-
luxury for any puppy is being pushed around in a stroller.
Oh my gosh. Does it get any better than this?
All right,
We are still with the Cavaliers?
all
That's
right,
all?
the rescue troop come through. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh, those are the Franklin Challengers.
The Franklin Challengers rolling through the
Franklin
square right now.
Able Voices coming around next. This is their third year in the parade, and they teach photography to youth and adults with disabilities and mental health conditions as a means for self-expression and empowerment. This is so special. If you all want to learn more about Able Voices, go visit their website, ablevoices.org. What a special mission.
That is
Hi, guys.
amazing.
Merry Christmas. Franklin Baseball Club. Oh, Cal Ripken State Champions. Wow. Hey, guys.
State champs right there. How's it feel? Good?
I love it.
And the celebration goes on and on, right? Parades,
There we
and
go.
appearances, autographs.
Shining Star Dance Studio.
This is their 10th year in the parade. Unbelievable, guys. And these are the outfits you would have seen walking around downtown Franklin just a few wonder years ago.
Oh, my goodness. We've got the Party Children, the Nutcracker performing. Where's Clara? There she is. Hi, Clara.
I hope Carrie doesn't hear this, but if you're couples, what a great thing to go. Go take dance lessons right there. Shining Stars cares.
Oh. Hello, we've got the Nutcracker leading us off. Oh, and there's Clara. She's sleeping.
Oh,
Be quiet, Neil.
Everyone quiet in the square. Quiet in the square.
She has the best job in the parade.
My goodness.
She's just being wheeled around in a bed. That's my kind of float.
That was like you when we worked at Channel 2.
Yeah.
They'd wheel her in bed in the morning and
Yes.
then push her up onto the anchor desk.
Treat me like the princess I should be.
Right?
That doesn't happen anymore.
Right? My goodness, look at the sleigh here.
Look at these
Magical
beautiful
sleigh
dancers.
ride. What a princess. Got me a wave, actually. How about that, right? If I knew it was that easy.
This
That
is
was still shining stars coming
Stars.
through, by the way.
What a gorgeous float. We have the Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh my goodness.
Shining Stars putting so much effort into the floats and all the time you put in. Thank you so much.
And
the costumes
beautiful.
are beautiful.
And the nativity scene.
The dancing and the acting.
Merry Christmas, Shining Stars.
My goodness, that was terrific. Waves is in for their second year of the parade, spreading holiday. They've been in business for 52 years, serving children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities in Williamson County. So they help the little ones reach big milestones. A round of applause for Waves Incorporated. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for what you do. Grassland Dance Academy. So many beautiful dancers in this
13
parade.
years in the parade. I don't think there's anyone over 13 years old on that float right there. Close. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, I got you. They want to instill every student with confidence and self-discipline through creative movement using modern teaching techniques and methodologies. Grassland Dance Academy.
They're staying warm by dancing.
More puppies.
goodness.
This is the corgis right
These
here.
are the corgis.
All right.
The corgis.
The corgis.
Oh
You
my
want a dog
gosh.
with attitude? You got a corgi right here. You want a dog that loves you like no one else? You got a corgi here.
I just, with the fluffy booties, I can't do it. Look at him walk.
The only time corgis are tough to deal with is when there's more than 5 inches of snow. Right?
Just watch them walk away. Watch their little booties. I
They're
can't
little
do it.
booties. Did you say little booties?
They're so fluffy. Oh, we've got a Mrs. Claus corgi. The tutu. I can't. My only complaint so far is I don't have a Cavalier and a corgi up here right now. Is that
No,
a
they're-
corgi
they're-
on a?
If you ever want to go down a wormhole online, just go to any Instagram corgi page and watch the corgi get-togethers. They're something. They're a riot, actually. They are. Here's one that's got to be carried. That's the corgi life
Yes.
right there.
That's me if I were a corgi.
Yeah.
Look at it. Merry Christmas. I love this vehicle.
Highbrow Coffee, my goodness,
Highbrow.
right there. And
Oh.
you know what? Joining us after they just went and cut down their Christmas tree.
This is a very aesthetically pleasing vehicle and setup. I love it. It's beautiful.
That is, yes. The old Grand Wagoneer
I love
with
it.
the wood paneling
The
right there.
nostalgia.
That's classic
It's my
right
childhood.
there. 2 coffees, black. Okay.
This is their 7th year in the parade, by the way, and they are just 3 miles west of downtown Franklin, over in West Haven.
All right, Southern Events Party Rental.
Southern Events.
An in-kind sponsor.
Thank you,
Thank
Southern
you so
Events.
much, Southern Events. Look at the float right here.
20 years.
Are we doing some traveling right there? Party rental company, locally
Wow.
owned, serving Greater Middle Tennessee for the last 2 decades. They create lasting memories for your special wedding and corporate gatherings right there.
This is impressive. They
That
have a
is
plane.
impressive. Coming in with the Rolls Royce.
Ooh.
Can't even hear that thing running. It's like an electric car right there. Beautiful. All 16 cylinders.
Wow.
Purring.
Okay, this will be a kid's favorite. I know it is. This is the town of historic Franklin. Who is driving? Who's driving that? Neil, do you see?
I did not see who's driving the
That
sanitation
is
department coming through
that's
right
a poop
there.
emoji, Neil.
Because
That's
we're
a
having a
poop-
clean parade,
Yeah,
okay? This is a
that's-
clean parade, so we have to have the sanitation department here.
You know, that's
on
a
hand.
that's a poop emoji driving the forklift. In case you
I
didn't
didn't
see. No, it's literally a turd.
Well, that is kind of what they do,
Yeah,
right?
yes, you embrace it.
If you're going to have someone doing the backhoe right there, it might as well be that emoji.
Centennial Marching Cougars.
How many times have I sent you that emoji?
A lot.
No, okay.
Too many. So you should stop.
The Marching Cougars coming through with the cheer team. Way to go, Centennial.
This is their first year in the parade.
First year in
We're
the
so
parade.
glad y'all are
In
here.
the parade. I don't know about you guys, but getting teenagers up before 2 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon is not easy on a Saturday. So thank you so much, everyone.
And by the way, they won a lot of awards at UCA camp in Auburn. So congratulations.
I don't know, but if I
Wow.
was going to make a spa float, it would be this one right here.
Now this is
So
what I'm talking
That's
about.
got to be the bonsai float right there. There we go.
Yeah.
Bonsai Head Spa. First year in the parade.
They want to create healthy scalps for healthy hair, and we love that. And I just want to know if y'all can set up after the parade and let us come in for a scalp massage.
A love for God, community, and family right there. That is the Bonsai Head Spa. One more balloon on that truck, and you'd be floating through this square.
What a beautiful display. Really well done. Also in the robes, they have it right.
There's a massage
Yeah.
table on the back right there. For anyone who can catch up with the float, you get a free massage.
Roots Academy.
Oh my. Show of hands in the square. Who's had children in the Roots Academy? Right here.
Roots.
Roots Academy, thank you so much.
Hi,
my gosh.
girls.
A Performing Arts Academy, and they take talented kids and they just highlight their talents, their
Is
special
Grace over there?
skills. Look at all the smiling faces. Is everyone warm on the float?
Hi, girls.
Do we need to slow it down a little bit? All right, hi there. Are those
Some of
my
the-
presents?
Some of the most talented dancers you'll ever see come from Roots.
When they do the end of season shows, it is
Oh, they're
spectacular. Yes.
Look at
True, you're there to see your child do a 3-minute thing and you're there for 3 hours, but it's worth it.
It's
It
worth
is
it.
worth it. We love Roots. And the Grinch?
We've got the Girl Scouts.
Troop 177. Shout out 177.
They're from Thompson Station in Spring Hill.
Who made all the gingerbread
So
men and
cute.
women on there? Who did that? Did you guys do that? Good job.
I think
We
that's
have the
next.
Franklin
Oh, that was
Cowboys.
Grace. Grace.
The Franklin Cowboys youth football team coming through. Blocking out front is an F-350. Someone got a trophy in the back. Hold that up high for everyone to see.
There we
Yes, champions! We love it. Celebrate, guys. You know, they started in 1970, the Franklin Cowboys, and they're still going strong. There's some good
Wow.
kids there and great coaches right there.
Hello. Merry Christmas. We've got more Girl
More
Scouts.
Girl Scouts coming on through right there. We're sorry if we don't get the unit right away. We don't see it on the side.
Don't forget your cookies.
Oh my goodness, don't forget the cookies. That's
My Girl
177
Scouts.
coming through right there. So sweet. Third year in the parade, by the way. Look at all the badges on those vests over there. It's amazing. Do we have the National All-Stars round in the corner?
I'm not sure. I can't tell.
I made a call.
It was a bold one, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
These are the National All-Stars with a fourth year in the parade. Special needs. They are a competitive cheer team. Way to go, guys. Girls.
Their athletes range from 10 to 24, and they compete at local and out-of-state competitions.
That's right. They travel. They're a travel team right there. So Nashville All-Stars, thank you for being with us. Year number 4.
They're called the Stars for a reason, because that is a tent full of stars.
And Backlight Productions coming in here next. Backlight Productions, third year in the parade. They are a theater arts program for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job.
Wow, look at this flow coming through.
There you go.
They are not messing around.
Got the John Deere coming through. Backlight Productions, thank you so much. All right,
Merry
Penn Sense
Christmas.
by Tractor Supply rounding the corner, coming past East Main.
This is their first year in the parade. It will not be their last.
So Pet Census by Tractor Supply, we all know that, right? You see that right there, TSC on there. They have the pet food, they have the supplies, free same-day delivery for online orders. You can book appointments with experienced groomers. They got it all right there. Pet Sense, thank you for being here for your first year.
And they have a little horse,
And
mini horse
that is a
coming around the
well-groomed
bend.
mascot right there.
Yes. No, that one.
No.
That
Oh,
one.
we have
Yes.
a mini horse.
Oh, and there's the dog in the back of the truck.
My goodness.
Look. Oh, we've got George Washington. Hello.
It might be George Washington Academy, I'm not
Hello.
sure.
Riding an eagle.
When you got the guy in the dusted wig riding an eagle, it might be George Washington.
Does it get more
Possibly.
American than that? I don't think it does.
First year in the parade. What a job on the float, guys. Terrific. K through 5, 501 private school offering classical curriculum. GWA just opened this year.
We've got the Franklin Cancer Walk coming around the bend.
My goodness, here they are. They're the 5th year in this parade right there. Nonprofit helping those that are fighting cancer and breast cancer, giving them support, helping them through the way to recovery. October, by the way, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Thank you for being here. Year number 5. Life can change with that diagnosis, right? When you have folks like these that put their heart and soul into the mission right there, when they show up, trust me, they're angels. I don't know, but it sounds like the natives are getting restless. What is happening?
Wow.
Did we just teleport to Hawaii? Judges, are you okay over there? Danza Azteca Quinto Sol.
Some beautiful
Did I get that right?
costumes.
The costumes, the dancing, the drums, percussion. I think this is their first year in the parade. You know, whenever I go to an event, I always sit behind a guy with one of those hats.
Nashville Irrigation and Lighting. This is their first year in the parade. We're glad they're here on a very festive float. It is snowing, Neil. You called it. You said it would snow.
Well, here we go. Right.
That's it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want your house to have spectacular lighting and really stand out in the neighborhood, call those guys. And if you want your lawn to be green, same number. Right there, working year round. We appreciate you guys.
It is all about the lighting. You know it. It's important. These guys do it right.
I just put in the irrigation system.
Oh.
Yeah, I gave Carrie a hose for Christmas.
Oh, wow. Let me know how that works out for you.
I didn't tell you your Christmas present. Sorry about that.
Wild at Heart
not
Horsemanship.
laughing.
This
I'm in
is their
trouble.
second year in the parade. Mustang-focused lesson program and horse training. And look at these beautiful horses.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Bringing Mustangs home since 2001. Beautiful animals.
Every horse troop has to have the guy with the wheelbarrow in the back and a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's
right
usually
there.
your job,
Yep,
right?
There they are.
Yeah. Seat One Roofing. You got to make a roof strong for that big guy up there, right? If he's coming onto your roof, you better hope that it's a Seek One
Seek
roof.
One roofing right there.
Yeah. You better hope that Seek One did your roof come Christmas time. Because the big guy...
Because the big guy's going to land on it, and he's
Yes.
got bigger antlers than that
Yep.
truck.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Is that fireplace warm? Yes, good.
Yeah?
Okay, good. Good.
Light of the World. This is the Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints. And what a beautiful float. Touch lives with one touch. The creativity. This is their first year in the parade. And Light the World Giving Machines provides a unique opportunity to donate to local and global charities through vending machines. What a great idea.
Touch lives with one touch, right?
What a brilliant idea. Give as he gave.
All
what
right.
a message for the season.
Now we got some talented ladies coming through. The Tennessee Wolverines Girls Hockey Club coming through right there. Y'all better stay in check. Kind of nice not having to do this with your skates on, right? We got rollerblades. Okay, good.
This is warm for them too.
Yeah, we got the Wolverines. There we go.
We love seeing
Got
girls
the nets
on
all
the
set up
hockey.
right there.
Yes. Go girls.
Awesome jerseys, guys, girls.
The Royals cheerleading. Hello.
The Royals cheerleaders are in the house.
Look at these stars. I believe we're amidst royalty, Neil.
So this is their first year in the parade. Congratulations, guys. They are a competitive recreational cheerleading program for homeschool students, by the way. Congratulations, guys. Good job. Hi, Sonny. TriStar Taps coming through here.
TriStar Taps, what a beautiful truck. This is nostalgia.
First year in the parade, you go any slower, you got people running out, hitting those taps. That's a 1940 Chevy truck, by the way. It's beautiful. It looks so original, too.
Tennessee American Pageant, competing for Mrs. Tennessee America in April.
Jayla's on there, right? Yep.
Lawn Pursuit. Hey, this is their second year in the parade. We grow it so you can mow it.
That's right.
I love it. You
Well,
are hyped up.
Brother, they missed a spot. You have more hair on your back than my Uncle Vinny.
Neil.
Sorry.
Thank you, Lawn Pursuit.
Hey, you're going to be bushed after this parade, walking that far. No, that's bad. Okay.
Emery Kate Price.
Oh,
Miss Williamson County.
Fairest of the fair.
Williamson County Fair.
Lydia McCutcheon right there, too.
Lydia.
We get that right?
That's Lydia. She's looking beautiful. Merry Christmas. Williamson
We
County
have the Williamson
Fair.
County Fair coming
Look at
through.
these crowns. The fairest of the fair.
Oh, look at those cute faces on that sleigh. My goodness. The Franklin Classical School, the dance company coming through, second year in the parade. Cheering on the Knights since 2020, dancing for the King and sharing his love.
What a
How
beautiful
perfect
message.
for our parade today. Are you kids having fun in the back of that truck? Yeah. First time in the parade for Family Leisure, coming around the horn right there.
Outdoor entertaining and recreation is spreading holiday cheer.
We know Family Leisure.
Pools,
You make every
patios,
season more fun, right? You got it.
game rooms, hot tubs.
We know leisure.
We've got the hot tub at the Wellesley Arms Hotel.
Don't hit the brakes too hard. That water will come right out the front of that thing.
The waters may be calm on the surface.
That just didn't sound right.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Nobody.
SnapTutor.com coming through. Trusted learning on demand. SnapTutor. Jeep Wave. Give us a Jeep Wave. But watch out for the leisure truck.
SnapTutor.com. Miracles at Deer Run.
Miracles Deer Run coming through right there.
Led by a black lab.
Yep.
You see him over there?
No, that's a reindeer, Nikki.
No,
That's a reindeer. I believe it's someone in a costume. I don't even think it's a real reindeer. There's no black dog here, okay?
Yes, there is, on the
no,
other
you're
side.
seeing things
Nope,
again.
there he is.
You're seeing
See him?
things again. They have the nativity scene set up and the boardroom with them. That's great right there.
You got precious cargo in the back of that
Merry
truck.
Christmas, guys. The Grinch just keeps coming around this town square. It's not going to leave us alone today. We're going to need some Santa magic soon.
John Crook, family and friends. 23 years in the parade. 23 years. A classic family tradition. Commitment to our community. Thank you, John Cook family and friends.
That's terrific.
We got a little Santa on the run. Uh-oh. STR Towing.
All right, that's going to be able to lift up any one of your
Wow.
SUVs right there. We're pretty confident about that.
That is impressive. 3 years in the parade.
So they serve Franklin, and I think they probably can handle any tow job. I'm just kind of making an assumption here.
I mean, if Santa needed help, I feel like they could help him.
All right, St. Andrew's Lutheran Church coming through. St. Andrew is celebrating 50 years of ministry in the Franklin community and beyond with their own nativity coming through. Nice work, everybody.
So beautiful. Hi, St. Andrew. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I want that truck.
Yeah, that's a cool
That's about the
truck.
only truck you can park in Franklin. First Missionary Baptist Church, third year in the parade. Hello, First Missionary Baptist Church. FMBC, where the love abides. Yes? Is James Hamburg, our pastor? There he is. Probably the coolest hat we've seen so far, Pastor James. Merry Christmas, guys. The historic dance and performing arts coming through the second year in the parade.
His Town was founded over 20 years ago to offer dance training in various genres with a Christian setting, allowing dancers to use their talent for ministry, outreach, and entertainment.
Had some daughters in there as well.
A beautiful school in Franklin.
Wonderful.
And talented, clearly.
Now, this is a school that encourages striving for excellence as a form of worship rather than seeking applause, and promoting teamwork, support, and encouragement among students as well.
What a beautiful message this time of year. And they're doing pirouettes on the parade route.
Everyone having fun?
You know they're talented, Neil, if they're doing pirouettes on the parade route.
Now, I know the truck is Williamson County Parks and Rec coming through right there. Parks and Rec, 15 plus years in the parade. We have wonderful parks and recreation areas in this city, and you're looking at the big reason why right there, the hard work that the men and women do. It's a rhythm and spirit dance program. It's a non-competitive dance program in Williamson County offering high-quality dance education taught professionally by trained staff at an affordable rate. Thank you, guys.
Sparkly and beautiful in red.
All right, Franklin Family Taekwondo.
3 years
Yes!
in the parade.
All right.
Do not mess with the people on this float.
No, they tried to get him to go faster, but then the guy
Yeah.
got scared.
Wow.
So-
Yeah, you don't mess with these people.
That's right.
Yeah. Especially her.
That's right.
Especially
Third
her
year in the
hanging out.
parade
Yep.
right there.
Yep. You don't mess with her.
It's unbelievable discipline. It teaches children self-confidence. It lifts them up so much. Taekwondo is so much more than just the martial art right there.
Good
It
for
builds
boys
these
and
kids.
girls of all ages.
And if you want to get in shape fast,
Yeah.
Taekwondo.
They also have an after-school pickup program, which is nice.
Cody's Automotive coming through, 5th year in the parade.
Refuge for you and your car. Is she old enough to be driving? I don't know. She's good?
She's
Okay.
good.
I don't see anything. What a cutie.
I don't think that truck has a navigation screen in there, so let's watch the road, young lady. Eyes up front.
Thank you, Cody.
10 and 2, 10 and 2.
5 years in the parade. We've got
Liberty Temple Trinity Church. Hi, guys.
Bishop Conway Jr. Hello.
We have just a hat poking up. Yeah.
Yep,
There we
there
go.
Hello. Oh. Hello.
30 years of spreading God's word and love in the Franklin community. Thank you so much, Liberty Temple Trinity Church. Great to have you with us.
So Liberty.
Liberty coming through.
Thank you, Liberty. Merry Christmas. Hey, there's the bishop. There he is. There's the guy. Girl Scout Troop 3244.
There they are.
Hello.
3rd year in the parade. Look at the smiling faces.
Ready to take to the sky.
We got some aviators right there.
Are there any cookies in those
All
boxes?
packed up, ready to go.
No, those are
no
empty.
cookies
Okay.
yet.
Yeah.
You can't go around the square
No, you
with,
can't.
with
That's
full
what I was
boxes of
gonna say.
cookies. They're
It's
not
for
going
the
to make it.
best.
They're not going to make it right there. Aspen Grove Christian Church coming through. Welcoming
Grove.
everybody on Sundays at 10 o'clock. They are in Cool Springs.
The beautiful Star of Bethlehem leading them.
What a performance. Thank you.
That was peaceful. Invigorate Health. This is their first year in the parade, and they are a local med spa and wellness clinic focused on helping people feel their best. We love that.
Anti-aging.
We need that.
They do the anti-aging thing.
We love that.
That's right.
Peptides, all that good stuff.
Biohacking. Have you ever
Let's
been
do it.
biohacked?
Yeah, I would love to be bio. That sounds great.
You got someone hanging on the back of your fan, Invigorate. Goddard School coming up. Here they come, round the corner. It's the Goddard School. Santa heard there's Botox in the back of the Invigorate truck, so he's looking to roll back some years.
Even Santa needs help with his 11th.
Goddard School, look at the
Hello,
smiling
Goddard
faces
School.
there and the waving. Hi, Goddard School.
Merry Christmas.
First year in the parade. They are in Franklin Cool Springs. They believe every child matters, and where their journey begins is so important. Thank you, Goddard School.
What a parade so far, Neil.
This is amazing.
How lucky are we? We have the
This
best
is-
seat in the house.
My goodness.
And the best parade.
Pretty cool stuff.
African American Heritage Society of Williamson County.
First year in the parade. Thank you for being here, guys.
They seek to preserve and share the rich history and culture of African Americans in Williamson County. Merry Christmas. Whoa.
Thank you, AAHS, for being with us today. Well, that is a
Wow.
trolley and a half coming through right now with the winter.
Oh, this is
This is still AAHS.
AAHS. What a beautiful trolley.
That's amazing right there.
Hello. Celebrating our Grand Marshal. Miss Alma, there she is.
Coming in.
The star. Triple Crown Bakery. Oh, and Mrs. Claus is in the back. There she is. Hello, Mrs. Claus. This is their first year in the parade, 9 years in downtown Franklin. They are in a historic home right off of 4th Avenue. So go visit them.
That's true. We should mention, too, our Grand Marshal, Alma McLemore, by the way,
Alma.
right?
Yes, an angel among us.
An angel among us right there.
Mercy Community Healthcare, 5 years in the parade. They provide primary care and mental health care to the community of Middle Tennessee. A very important job.
Look, and Carroll School of Dance coming up next.
Hello,
Look at those
look at these.
costumes.
Go Ann Carroll.
Guys put a lot of work in that. Floor and Decor coming through next. Design services for Floor and Decor.
Hello.
These are the folks that have the ideas.
Ooh, look at those
They make it a
porcelain
reality right
slabs
there.
behind there.
They are
Nothing I love
Brentwood. They
more.
opened up in December 2022. So congratulations on the anniversary right here. Here to help find any and all hard surface home improvement needs.
Nothing I love more than just going through and looking at some of that precious stone.
High Hopes is next.
High
Eighth
Hopes.
year. 8th year in the parade right there. High Hopes. High Hopes. Amazing all-inclusive preschool and therapeutic clinic right there. That's quite a ride you guys got.
Okay, now we've got Oddity Improv. 2 years in the parade. These guys are a good time.
Okay, you're going through a window and you don't know what's on the other side. Improv.
He's doing it. He's actually doing it.
Amazing.
Impressive. A nonprofit theater company based in Franklin. Their mission is to empower and build confidence through the joy of improv and sketch comedy.
I'm telling you, I've done an
So
improv
fun.
class, and
It's hard.
it is amazing what it can do for your self-confidence. Didn't help me, but I'm told.
Yeah, well, not much will.
Right.
Happy Honda Days. Think big stuff.
We love it. Think big stuff. Come on, march with them. I mean, I think they're inviting everyone just to go past those barricades and march with them.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Which high school? Fairview High. Everybody shout out Fairview High.
Girl Scout Troop 2334 out of Franklin.
How did you know it was them?
Oh, they have a big sign, Neil.
It's the sign?
Yeah,
It's a sign.
I just learned how to read it.
6 here in the parade there. Love the costumes, decorations. Any cookies on that float?
I'm throwing out a wild guess here, but you think this is Nashville RV?
Can't be.
You think it is?
No, they said they're coming through in a big white RV
Oh, yeah.
with
That's-
a trailer.
Whoa.
So that's
Look at
not
that.
them.
Rover. How cool is that?
4th year. I mean, you want to go on a family vacation instead of watching it at home? Let's do this right here.
Take one of these around instead of jumping on a plane.
Get yourself an RV.
Steakley Plumbing. First year in the parade. They're a local plumbing company, water filtration systems, tankless water heaters, all that good stuff.
And apparently a side job delivering pizzas.
Hello, Domino's.
Anyone want a Domino's? Coming on in.
I'm going to order that tonight.
Domino's is here with their 2nd year in the parade. 400 Downs Boulevard, 21 locations serving Middle Tennessee. Get them while they're hot.
Vine Christian Academy, 2 years in the parade. It's a homeschool program hosting 2 days on campus and 3 days at home, and they really have a beautiful curriculum there with some really wonderful people running that school.
Oh my goodness, look at the cuties coming through the square right now.
So adorable.
Not you. Behind you.
Now, Neil, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. This is the same group of the Royals, the cheerleaders that were here earlier.
We love it, Vine Christian Academy. Thank you. Williamson County, Casa, are you here? Yes!
Hey!
Casa, thank you so much. The County Court appointed Special Advocates Office, they walk alongside abused and neglected children as they go through juvenile court. They're in tough spots, and these guys show up with smiles on their faces and sometimes even a stuffed animal or two, and they make things better in bad times.
And your Tennessee Titans cheerleaders.
There they are when they're not in the sideline, cheering on our team.
We got the Blue Crew drum line too, and
The Blue Crew is in the house.
T-Rack. T-Rex dressed like Santa today. Oh, he's doing the worm.
Oh! T-Rock down.
Andy Marshall for mayor. First year in the parade. He is a local businessman, Mr. Puckets.
That's right.
We all know him and
We know
love
the
him.
face for buckets. You sure you want that job, Andy? Checking.
We got the Williamson County Clerk's office.
Jeff Whitby here.
Merry
Hey!
Christmas.
Do you wear that on casual Fridays? Yes? All right, everyone. You want to go visit the clerk on Fridays?
We're gonna have another Girl Scout troop. This is 1779 Liberty Elementary.
I believe 1218 is on there as
Wow.
well.
Did you guys build this? Wow.
That is impressive. A real-life gingerbread house. Home
Really
sweet
well
home.
done.
Good job, guys.
Your leader, Jessica, is leading y'all right. That's impressive.
And
Good
they
job,
wanted us to
Jessica.
let you know that cookie time is coming soon. Franklin Boys and Girls Club coming up.
We
Yes,
love the Boys and Girls
Middle
Club.
Got the tree all decorated, I see. Nice.
Hi, Boys and Girls
Candy
Club.
canes there. Cub Scout Pack 299 is next to the square.
Winstead Elementary Cub Scouts. Pack 299.
Fifth year in the parade for Pack 299. Hi, guys.
6'7"? 6'7"? 6'7"? That's what we're doing? Yeah, okay.
Now the
Well,
parade
hello
started late because we
there.
had to charge up a little bit.
Franklin Theater coming in hot
Franklin Theater's here.
with the cool Cybertruck leading the way. Live Like Jack, Clubfoot Charity. This is their first year in the parade. First year as a nonprofit, and they do this for their son to help those with a limb difference. What a wonderful cause.
Nice work there, guys.
And it's snowing again, Neil.
I'm telling you, it's going to start accumulating.
You
They're going
called
to start
it.
putting brine on the roads,
Yep.
and all the local newscasters are going to get on TV and start telling you to go get the bread, go get the milk, don't leave the house. Only we can do it. The Fritz team's here, and Onward RE. First time in the parade, and they brought the snow.
Way to go, Greg Fritz. Leading the way, 30-year resident of Franklin. This team of 6 agents love helping people find their home. That is a very impressive float.
You know, there's no open houses in Franklin today because they're all here
they're
on their
busy.
float.
They're
That's right.
busy.
Throwing snow at us.
Faith and Fairy Tales Party Company. This is their first year in the parade. We've got Elsa and Anna leading the way.
Franklin Pride coming in on the 4th year.
Hi,
They
Franklin
love it being a
Pride.
nonprofit, in existence for 5 years, and love being part of the community. Thank you for being here, guys.
And their Rudolph decked out truck. That's impressive.
Now look, if you go on the main road with those antlers, you could get pulled over.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
Anyone got some last minute shipping to do?
Yeah,
Mailing to do?
just a few things.
Stamps.
Hi,
5 Points Post Office here. Merry Christmas, guys.
They're an in-kind sponsor too. Matt Brown.
City Alderman Matt Brown here. That's right. In-kind sponsor, we should say.
Woo, that was a good run.
My goodness.
Are you entertained?
Deer Run went through already. They ran. Deer Run went so fast we didn't even see them. That's how fast.
Judges,
That's
how are y'all
impressive.
doing?
I don't know how you score
Are
this,
you guys
judges.
good? Judges? Any early favorites? Any early favorites? Anything with snow. That's how you get our judges' attention. Okay, we just got word that
We-
Santa is very close.
That's
He's
right.
very close.
Santa Tracker.
Yeah.
He's close. Franklin Fire Department coming through, engine 6. The
But if-
ladder company.
If you see Santa, don't tell him Neil is here because he might not come.
If you work for the fire department and you want to climb the corporate ladder, you got to get on that puppy. And let me tell you, the top of that thing it's a little bit scary up
Thank
there.
you for your service,
Thank you, Tower
Franklin.
6. Good to have you here. You know, as Franklin goes up, the fire equipment's got to go up as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Do any kids out there like fire trucks? Can we yell loud enough, maybe get them to blast the horn?
the Page Band.
Well, look at here. After celebrating a state championship last night in Chattanooga,
Let's hear it.
we have the Patriot Marching Band, the Marching Patriots, I should say. I'm not going to brag, but I have seen their halftime show about 15 times this year, and they do terrific, and they just get better and better.
Oh, yes. You want to talk about talent? They are nationally ranked baton twirlers, award-winning competition performances.
That's right. 94 members. Let's listen in.
Thank you, Paige. Go celebrate that championship.
State championship, 5A right there. And it was really because of the band. It was the band and the cheerleaders. Band and the cheerleaders.
Out in the cold, cheering their team
And we were
on.
getting coffee outside Finley Stadium last night, weren't we? All right, we have all the Rotarian volunteers behind us saying we're winging it now, everyone. So buckle up for the rest of this parade till the big man gets here.
So I don't want to scare y'all, but Neil's not really good at,
So when the
When he's
teleprompter
let
goes
loose.
down, Nikki is heads up here, okay? Cover up the little one's ears.
when Neil's off a leash, things get scary. So I just want to warn y'all. Franklin firefighters, the Franklin Firefighter Association. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Franklin Firefighters Association. All the kiddos on the float right there. Merry Christmas. If you lost Tower 6, they're just ahead of you around the corner if you're looking for them.
It's a red truck.
Is it?
Yeah.
With a ladder.
Santa's next, guys.
Oh,
Here he comes.
okay, kids. This is time to be really good. If you were sketchy this year, this is the time to clean up the act and get real good.
And it's snowing too. Here he is.
Well, my.
Santa! I know him!
He's magical. He's everywhere this time of year because he's magical. And we should mention Mrs. Claus. And all the elves helpers right there. Thank you, guys.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
And Mrs. Claus. And thank you for the Franklin Firefighters Association for this beautiful float and display.
I don't know, kids. This old kid has chills right now seeing Santa Claus. I hope you're loving every minute
Hi,
of this.
Santa! Hi, Mrs. Claus!
I haven't seen you in a while here. I guess I've been a little bit bad. I've grown up. Well, actually,
No, the opposite. We have to give a big shout out to Ascension for being the stage sponsors.
absolutely.
Their name is behind us, Ascension St. Thomas. We love them very much.
Love it. Very medical house calls again. Another thank you for being our big sponsor this year. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And our Franklin Fire Department coming back around.
Engine 2 now coming through. So they actually formed the hazmat group when Nikki started cooking in Williamson County. She just moved here, what, a year ago?
A few
So
months.
that's when
They've
they
been a
brought
lot.
the hazmat unit on
Yeah,
board.
yeah.
So this is very common
I'm
for
sure
us.
I'll see you guys soon.
Yes.
Yeah, you know where I
See you
am.
soon.
Yeah.
We're getting our good stuff out and everyone's leaving. thank you for being here, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you again.
Merry Christmas, and thank you so much to our sponsors, to Ascension St. Thomas for the stage sponsorship, to Medical House Goals, to all the other sponsors.
And the Franklin Downtown Rotary. Nice work.
And the volunteers.
Volunteers.
Thanks for having us. I hope we didn't mess it up too bad.
Like I said, we were the
Thank you.
best and we were the worst they've ever had.
Yes.
All in one package.
Merry Christmas.